YCT Billy. So I have to do a lot of suspension work because when you put this LSA on there, the transmission that we have for the 6.2 and the LSA, drum roll. So this is actually going to be 2 videos in one. I'm actually heading over to the 99-cent store right now because I have what do I have? I just bought a new transmission, or not new, but I bought a transmission for the LS3 that I have. So this transmission, I have the complete 100% complete setup for the LS3, man. So I have the transmission, I have the engine, I have the oil pan. The only thing that I'm missing at this point is a cam. So I'm still pretty much undecided on what car this is going to go in. I don't know what car it's going to go in, man. But so we about to head to the store to get our degreaser real quick. We're not headed to Vato Zone, but we headed to the 99-cent store. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I didn't show you guys earlier, but at Walmart, this same bottle, actually a smaller bottle of oven cleaner, was $4.32. I bought two bottles of oven cleaner, and I also bought this bottle of Awesome. All these products are great for cleaning and degreasing. I got all this for $3.49 here at 99-cent store. I could have easily had just paid the $4.32, but you guys know that we are working on a budget. We are working on a budget and busting on a budget. So I basically saved myself. This would have been about 12 bucks. I drove little to nowhere and I saved myself 8 bucks, got way more product. So let's head to the house. Shoot, pretty much degrease his engine. I don't have a scraper or a brush or something like that. I'm gonna have to find something to clean it off with and get it painted and get it ready for the install. Yes, like I said, install. Get this LS3 on the road, baby. The best part of waking up is Guru all in your guts. YT, what's happening, baby? I need to fix this sign. Y'all see this sign? Is all the wind out here. Boy, the wind be strong, man. Excuse me, I know my face is looking a little greasy. Had to put some little razzle dazzle on me. Just got out the shower. Damn, man, my hands ashy as heck. You know what? It'd be funny because I'd be like, why take a shower and get clean to go outside and get dirty? I'm gonna tell you why. Because there's nothing better than waking up in the morning and washing your ass. You know what I'm talking about? So, we have a transmission, you guys. I don't want to pull this big ass engine over here, but guess what? Oh, that scared the heck out of me. It sounded like the Grudge was coming. I'm gonna put the engine over here together. I'm gonna put the supercharger, I'm gonna put everything together so you guys can see the setup that I have going on. First off, good morning. How are you doing today? Let's get that out of the way. Good morning. How are you doing today? I hope all you guys are doing well. I appreciate all you guys watching, and I love you. If no one haven't told you, you're beautiful, and if no one doesn't love you or haven't told you they love you, I love you. Back to the video. I made a previous video. Actually, I made it today that I watched this Chevelle, which is right back dirty. The Chevelle is done. I don't know which video I'm going to post first. Might be this video because it's going to be less editing, but I washed it all out, cleaned it all out. Smell good in here too, man. I'm not gonna give it another bath. He's actually gonna pick the Chevelle up tomorrow, and I have something else getting delivered tomorrow, but I'm not gonna start on it until Me and the customer have an understanding. He's going to deliver it. I don't even want to tell her. I'm going too much into it. I got another car coming. So, but that car is not going to get started on until every single car here is pretty much done and gone. I have to bring the 69 Firebird. Update on that is coming. And I have to bring the wagon to the house because I'm tired of paying on storage on this thing. I paid about over $1,000 in storage on this car. So it's kind of like I'm paying for the car all over again. Now, focus, Sean. Focus. For those of you that don't know my real name is Sean. I made a video with me washing the Chevelle. Somehow, I wiped my MacBook clean, and I was having a storage issue, and I uploaded it, did this, and that, and it somehow, again, has another storage issue. So I'm about to go get an external drive, which I should have been done, and it is what it is. So I'm going to input some old footage. I'm going to put some old footage and also the footage in there for today. Basically, I wiped off the engine, I cleaned it, I got it, everything done on there in the video, pressure washed it, and all that stuff. But that footage is gone, so it is what it is. We'll get straight into it. Please leave it in the comments right now. What transmission do you think I have to back up that 6.2 from a 2013 Camaro with the LSA Supercharger that I've been having? I've been having this engine for 3 or 4 years. And I've been having a Supercharger for about, I don't know, about a year or whatnot. And I just got the transmission maybe 3 weeks ago or something like that. I just haven't had time to post it. So leave it in the comments right now. No cheating. Just leave it in the comments and let me know what transmission you got. This setup, I wanted to put in a 96 Impala. But my wife been bugging me about this car. She really wants this car. So it's kind of like I'm thinking about just building it up for her and just giving it to her. Cause I did want to do the LSA setup in here, but I might buy me another one that's already pretty much clean and ready to go. It'll probably be easier for me to do it that way, more affordable. I don't know. I got a lot going on. A lot of stuff y'all don't know about, but it's coming to the channel real soon. So this setup most likely is going to go in the 69 Firebird. Hope you guys left your comments. The transmission that we have for the 6.2 and the LSA, drum roll please. Y'all like, what the hell is that, huh? It's not a 4L80. It's actually a 6L80. I believe it came, I don't even know what it came out of. I think it came out of a Camaro, he said. These basically, I was supposed to look it up. These basically come in, let me see. So I basically, I don't know why I didn't do it the day that I got it. I really didn't care, honestly. I looked up the numbers. Oh man, my stomach. I'm telling y'all, early in the morning, my stomach be want to act brand new. I looked at the numbers on the side of the transmission right there. And it basically popped up that it came from a 2010 Camaro. So the thing is, trying to focus on my stomach hurt, man. The thing is, I have everything I need, but I don't have a converter. So, I have a buddy that said he can build me a converter, but he needs a core. I found a couple cores for like 100, 150 bucks. The 6L80s, I've been getting mixed reviews on them. They're basically a 6-speed automatic. Some people say they're better than a 4L80s. Some people say they're worse. So I had to do my own research, obviously. And you know, the transmissions have soft parts and hard parts. They were saying the soft parts in these, man, my thing about to die, I knew it. They were saying that the soft parts in the 6L80s are basically trash. They're horrible. They're terrible. They said if you get a transmission, get it rebuilt or whatnot. Am I gonna get this one rebuilt? Am I gonna listen? Hell no, of course not. So, oh, and also my guy that does my converters and all that, he said basically it's not terrible. He said, but the stock converters are trash. He can build me a stock converter and put a billet cover on there that'll strengthen it up or whatnot. But everybody that I've asked for a torque converter, and I tell them the setup that I'm running, the cheapest I found was $1,100. I'm like, man, give me a stock converter, and I mean, I'm not doing nothing crazy. So, hold on, y'all. My camera about to die, and I'm about to, you know what I'm about to do. You feel me? It's funny, y'all. When I don't know why I have such a hard time articulating what I'm trying to say. Sometimes I use has when I'm supposed to say have. Sometimes I say did when I should have used done or whatever. So if you guys hear me in a video talking and it ain't making sense, I'm gonna do my best to try to explain what I'm trying to say to the best of my abilities. But just rock with me, roll me. Y'all know exactly what I'm trying to say. So earlier what I was trying to explain was the 6L80s, they have soft parts, they have hard parts. From what I was looking at in the reviews, they said stock for stock, a 80E, a 4L80E is a better transmission because they're a little bit more bulletproof. They're not going to break and this and that, whatnot. They said a 80E would last longer than a 60E. But they said built for built, if you build the 6L80 right, it'll last. So my buddy at the transmission, my buddy that builds my converters was saying, I don't understand it because if you get a stock CTSV, a stock Corvette with an LSA set up in there, the things run so damn hard. They run great, but I don't get it from stock. For stock, they run great, but you get them and you modify them, you do this and you do that, and they just start blowing parts up. So for me, I like to keep everything stock. I'm more about the liability part. I'm more about the reliability. I want all my cars to be liable. See what I was talking about earlier? I want all my cars to be reliable. Something is really mentally going on with me right now. My mental is off. I like all my cars to be reliable. So a lot of people, like for this Chevelle would have been gone a long time ago. I finally had to tell them, like, look, bro, come get this car, take it to the dyno. I'm not offering any, if it's a cam car, I'm not dealing with it. I'm not tuning it. I'm gonna build it, get everything right. You take care of it. Same thing for my build. My 6.2 with the LSA and the cam and all that stuff, I'm not tuning that. I gotta do the same exact thing. I gotta take mine to the tuner. Stock cars, I can get them done all day, never have issues. If they run it rich, I know how to fix it, whatever. But for whatever reason, I'm still learning these cam cars. I have to just read these books a little bit more and get them all, you know, it's like 3 books that I have to read. So it's a pain in the ass or whatnot. But when you get these cars stock and you just take them out and drop them in, they run flawless. But you add something like a cam, you change the pulley, the Supercharger pulley out, it start blowing the transmissions, the torque converters be falling apart. And a couple people had 6.2s and like they freaking pistons was ate up, and I'm like, God dang, like what the heck is the problem? I don't get it. So for extra reassurance on mine, what I'm going to do on that 6.2, I'm going to put the take those gaskets off, put LS9 gaskets in. I'm going to take the lifters out, put LS7 lifters in. They're going to be from BTR though. I'm going to put all BTR stuff in there. Aside from that, I mean, that's pretty much it. I want to keep this thing as stock as possible. Like I said, Coveman66, if you guys aren't following him on YouTube, shout out to him. He has an LSA built Chevelle. Go follow his channel. It's LSX. I'm subscribed to his channel. Let me see what it is. I call him LSX Terry. I believe it. Oh, I thought that was a title. I call him LSX Terry. On YouTube, it might be Coverman66. Let me see. I'll tell you exactly what it is. Yep, on YouTube. Check him out. That's your boy Terry. That's your boy Terry speaking from the garage shop. Holla at Terry. Coverman66. That's his YouTube channel. He has a Trailblazer SS LSA. He has a 67 Chevelle. He has a 70 Chevelle LSA. He has a LS2 T56 69 Camaro that's going to be getting a LSA Supercharger. Terry is the LSA man. Go subscribe to his channel. Tell him LS Swap Guru sent you. His cars makes about, his Chevelle makes 617 to the tire. To the tire, that's a lot. My goal is the same thing. A lot of people want to build these 800 horsepower cars, 1,000 horsepower cars. You're not going to use all that to the street. All you really need is, in my opinion, is a real 400 to the tire. And trust me, that's more than enough. My first build, this camera is heavy. My first build was my 96 Impala. It had a, I'm going to say LS3. It was a L92 from a 20, it was like from a 20, what the heck was that engine from? It was a 2009 Escalade, I believe. It had a 6.2, makes 403 horsepower. I put shorty headers on there. I basically took all the truck stuff off and put all LS3 front accessories on there. I put LS3 intake. I put mid-tube headers on there and had dual exhaust, cold air intake setup on there. And they said the dyno is a heartbreaker. The dyno is a heartbreaker. I took that thing to the dyno. I'm gonna sit on this thing real quick. I don't know what they talk about them being not reliable, but it's a reliable cheer. I went to the dyno and that car, I was driving this thing and I was driving it untuned, man. I didn't give a dang. I was driving it untuned, hopped out the car. I'm like, ooh, weed smelling like gasoline. You start that car in the garage, your eyes get teary. I was driving it. My first build was loving the hell out of it. I eventually took it to the dyno because I just couldn't deal with that smell no more. It was so bad. I wasn't running any cats on that car. I feel like you should run cats on them, high flow cats. I got that car dyno, night and freaking day difference. Like when I tell people, hey, you get an LS swap, you don't get a tune, you're wasting your money. That, and I don't always feel like you have to get a dyno tune. Street tune does it, either or is good. I got that thing tuned and it was night and day difference. It ran smooth. Matter of fact, I'll actually leave a video right here. Man, I knew it wouldn't make it 500, but I was like, bro, this is 500 for sure. This is 500 to the tire for sure. It wasn't making 500 at the engine. When I got the dyno numbers, it made, I think it made a good number. It was a 6.2, but it made 342 foot-pounds of torque to the tire, and it made like 370. It made 342 rear-wheel horsepower. It made like 380 some torque. It was something like that, whatever. Neither one was over 400. But when I say that damn 96 moved like a bat out of hell, LS3 with a 6-speed, that damn thing moved. Wasn't even 400 to the tire. And I was keeping up, where I was beating everything that car came up on it with less than 400 horses to the tire. And obviously, got to do a little bit with the driver mod or whatnot. But you guys don't have to have all this horsepower. You can do whatever you want to do. But I'm just saying, for me, what I like to build, I wanted something reliable that has a little bit of to it. So with all my builds that I have, the wagon, I needed to, at this point, get all these cars running because I'm trying to do all this stuff on YouTube or whatnot. And it's like, I try to do stuff for the channel, but the budget don't be there or the money don't be there. So something always end up backfiring and effing up and putting me in a bind. And so it's just like, I'd be like, whatever. So now I'm doing stuff at my own pace, on my own time. I just rather get all these cars running, then go back and do whatever I need to do to it. So the wagon, I might just drop a 5.3 in it with a 5.3 4L60 just to get it running and driving. And then after that, I'll upgrade to the 4L80E, put the turbo setup on it, so on and so on. What else I have to do? That's pretty much it, you guys. I'm going to get a torque converter for this thing. After I get the torque converter, damn, I'm supposed to put a transmission over the engine over here. Let me grab all the stuff so you guys can see everything I got. Get back to you in a second. you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, and show love. Hit the thumbs down only if your ugly ass is a bum. I want to say almost staying. I'm with the engine over here. It's like way more room over there. I need to it's clean over there. I just need to, whatever that's called, blow air it, whatever it's called. Y'all know what I'm talking about. For the first time in history, I'm not gonna say in history, but for the first time in a long time, your boy G got. And literally, I promise you guys, man. If I'm gonna do something, I want to do it right the first time. I don't mind being patient, but damn, like 4 years. Can't tell you how many times I turned the engine on this thing. But look, you guys seen all the stuff that I had on this engine. It was literally just piled in the corner. I haven't messed with it. I haven't touched it. I just been basically just been being patient. I can use this whole setup right here. It'll fire up, everything will start. As you can see, all the belts and everything lines up. I'll show you a better angle. Everything lines up perfectly. With this exact setup, everything lines up perfect. Now, if this was a drive-by cable car, it would not work. But I'm going to actually leave mine drive-by wire. I hate wire, but it looks cleaner. And if you get everything done right, you shouldn't have any problems. But I had an issue where mine went into limp mode. My LS3 setup went into limp mode, and I was so pissed. It was maybe a 20-minute ride home, and it was only giving me 30% throttle. So it took, instead of it being 20 minutes, it took 45 minutes on the street. I was so pissed, but whatever. It is what it is. Still love that car. Nightmare on any street. I'll leave a link right here somewhere as well, so you guys can check that out. But like I said, for the first time in a long time, we got everything we need here to build this car. What do we have? We have a 6.2 LS3 from a 13 Camaro. We have a Z01 lid. These also come off like the Camaros and stuff like that. The CTSVs have the smoother lids. I think the Z01 lid looks a little bit more aggressive. Also look like a big ass AC unit. We have the transmission from a 2010 Camaro. When I read the numbers, it's 2010 Camaro. So we have everything here. Only thing that we're missing is we almost there, y'all. The only thing that we're missing is going to be the converter, flex plate, and basically a cam kit, which is going to be the lifters, head gaskets, hardened push rods, and that's pretty much it. Also going to upgrade the what are these things called? Upgrade the injectors, put the injector rails on here. We still need AN fittings and all that stuff, but I'm just saying, to get this thing fired up, it's not going to be too much stuff we need. And on these 6L80Es, there's no transmission dipstick on here, as you guys notice. So you have your shifter over here, and on the side right here, you have, this is going to be, I'm going to convert this into an AN setup. And I mean, guys, look at it, get a good look at it. Hopefully soon we'll get all this stuff in the vehicle. I haven't bought anything, literally. This is the only thing that I've bought. This is these right here from ICT Billy, sponsor your boy. They sell great stuff. These are the bolts to connect the supercharger to the heads. That's the only thing that I haven't bought anything in a long time. Like I told y'all, man, keep my priorities right. Y'all like, oh man, you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to build this, you want to build that. I'm telling you, this is expensive. Got spider webs everywhere, spider webs every damn where. The look, it's getting all this like oxidation on here. I don't care about all this stuff because it's going to get powder coated anyway. I'm going to keep the Camaro power steering setup. I'm going to keep the Camaro alternator setup. The only thing I'm going to be getting rid of is this LS3 water pump. I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm just going to keep it for another one. I have to do a CTSV water pump, and I have to do, basically, I'll post a picture of exactly how it's going to look. It's going to basically look like a 2013 Camaro with an LSA setup, basically a Z01 Camaro. With the mounts I'm going to be using, I will be able to use this what is this thing called? This it's not an alternator. This AC compressor. I will be able to use this in factory location, but all this will be an AN setup. Everything's going to be AN setup. It's going to be, the hoses will be from Gates. Basically, you put them on there, you heat them up. It's going to be a very, very expensive build. I don't know how long it's going to be, but like I said, soak it all in, man. First time in a long time. Your boy got engine and transmission. This is going to be, well, it's not the first car I had supercharged, because my wagon was supercharged and my 96 Impala was also supercharged, but it was an LT. This is going to be my first LSA supercharged setup. I hope you guys, like I said, it's been a long time. I haven't bought any parts. I'm going to convert the front accessories to an 8-rev setup. I'll post a picture right here if I haven't posted it already. I'm going to convert all this into an 8-rev setup. I'm also going to upgrade this pulley to a smaller pulley. They said safe. I think they said safe. The stock pulley is like a 2.98. I'm not gonna lie, act like I even know. It's like a 2.9 or 2 something. You hear it? Listen. So I gotta swap this. This one has a bad isolator on the inside. I'm gonna swap that out and they make like these wood ones and like these little hard rubber plastic ones. I'm gonna swap that out. Playing it safe, you can run a 2.55 pulley, but I want to be a little bit more aggressive. I'm gonna put I think it's like a 2.42 pulley on there. I think Terry has his with a 255 and he's making right around like 8 pounds of boost. If I could be about 10 pounds of boost, I know this car will make every bit of 700 horsepower. It's also, I'm gonna have to do a lot of suspension work, because when you put this LSA on there, I don't know if you guys seen how I was carrying it. When you put this LSA on there, the LSA with the fluids, with the all the fittings and the pump and the heat exchanger, they said it adds about 200 pounds to the front end of your car. I got sponsored by Auto American for my front suspension on the Bird, so that's going to help me out a lot. I still need upper and lower control arms. They gave me this the coilovers, so I'm going to do what is it called? I'm going to do coilovers front and rear. I'm not going to do the leaf springs and all that. I'm going to do coilovers front and rear, disc brakes front and rear. I'm going to do the whole 9. I personally want to bring the 69 over here first. I was trying to do, like I said, a 96 for the channel. Both of the cars are going to require a lot of work, but hey, it is what it is. I'm doing the best I can to push out all this content. Like I'm really trying. I don't think you guys understand. It's so hard. I be doing the intros and outros and doing this and doing that. I'm going to start recording my videos. I'm going to upload them organic as possible without doing all the editing. That's why I'll be asking y'all to hit them likes, man. Something as simple as liking and commenting, sharing the video to like 3 other people. It's going to help me out a lot. I'm motivated to do YouTube, but honestly, if it makes me fall back, like this is probably going to be an hour worth of footage, and the video probably only going to be less than 30 minutes. And a lot of people ask me for longer videos, but the problem is the duration of the video. It tells me, the breakdown tells me from what time to what time is the best time to post. It also tells me how much most people are watching, where they're watching from. It tells me everything. So I'll make a 30-minute video and only about 10 minutes of that video get watched. But if I make a 15-minute video, about 10 minutes to 8 minutes of that video get watched. It's probably better for me to make a shorter video and get more watch time. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it has to make sense. So if I'm making these long videos, man, I'm asking you guys to watch them ads. I'm asking you guys to just like, subscribe, and comment, man. It's free. And that's pretty much it, man. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm almost positive the 69 Firebird is going to have this exact setup. Why? Because it's the clientele base that I'm trying to do. It's what I'm trying to get. Yes, this will be nice in the wagon, and I thought about it. Yes, this will be nice in the 96 Impala, but for me to get the clientele that I'm trying to get and get the money that I'm trying to get, I think this would be more of a wow factor in the Bird, in the Fire Chicken. And for sure, that's not a car that I'm going to sell. The wagon, like I said, I'll sell the wagon, but I don't want to sell the wagon because it's a family car. But if I had to sell any car, most likely it'd be that wagon. but I'm not gonna sell it. I'm gonna keep it. Just keep your panties on. I'm gonna keep it. If you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, show love. Hit the thumbs down. Only if your ugly ass is bum. Hating is only love and jealousy at the same time. And get your paper, cause you know I'm gonna get mine. Oh we baby. Oh we. That's it. Peace. Merch coming soon.